Want to get us started?
Jalen, what were you thinking that last play, that last snap? I know you guys finally made a play to win it. Still the game. What was going through your nerves and your mind on that play?
I wouldn't say nerves at all. I was just waiting for that one person to make that big play. I thought TK was going to catch that interception, and then once he dropped out, I was like, all right, somebody else is going to step up and make a play. So I'm always expecting one of my teammates to make a play and to end the game for us.
Jalen, what does this one just mean after everything kind of gone wrong at the end of games? How much does this mean for you guys? Confidence and kind of moving forward?
Yeah, it's definitely big, especially going to the bye week. We get back healthy, get guys rested, and then finishing the second half of the season a lot stronger than we did the first. And our goal was just to be 1-0. That's what we talked about. Just be 1-0 this week. Don't focus on the end goal. Just focus on right now, and that's what we did tonight.
Jalen, how did you guys block out the distractions, or did you even notice any distraction in the doubt over 3 close losses, some of the other off-the-field controversies?
Yeah, like I said, it'll be hard to understand, but like the group of guys that we got in our locker room is like no other. Like how tight we are and just how much we're willing to fight for each other is something you really can't describe. We're just such a close team, and when we hear all those outside distractions, we nip them in the bud right now. And we did a great job of that this week, and everybody stayed focused on Georgia, and we came out victorious.
Is it hard not to get down when Georgia took that punt back to go up, 3 touchdowns late in the second quarter?
No, we don't get down. It's not really in our DNA.
What's going through your mind when you're down 24-3?
Make some plays. Like the maximum say, if at first the game and breaks go against you, don't let up, put on more steam, and that was the case tonight. The breaks didn't go our way at first. We didn't let up. We had great special teams play. The kickoff team generated a fumble for us, got the ball back to the offense. They punched it in, and it just led into that second half and gave us a lot of momentum going into it.
What do you say about Josh's performance on offense? About Dobbs? What do you mean about what he's like?
Yeah, Dobbs, that's my guy. I love watching him play. I love watching this guy right here run. Whenever they got the ball, and I could just tell from the first half, they were moving great. We didn't punch it in a couple times, but I could tell they were moving great, and I knew they were going to have a big day. So whenever they got the ball in their hands, I'm expecting 7 points every time.
Jalen, what did you see on that first play there? I guess I said Jalen Reeves-Maybin. When Chubb goes down, what did you see on that play, and how tough is it to see that happen to anyone, something like that?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I guess like the last 3 years they've lost a running back against us. So like you say, in football that's the type of things that happen. Sometimes it happen to us, sometimes it happen to them. But you just gotta be able to move on to the next. You got to prepare for the next back that they're gonna bring in. And he did a good job running the ball also.
Did you see them change anything without him in there, or did they just kind of keep doing what you thought they'd do?
It was first play, so.
No, I mean, what you kind of thought they would do without having Chubb in there. Is that
No. Like I said in the beginning of the week, Georgia's Georgia. Yeah, you got to stop the running backs to beat Georgia every year. So no, they didn't really change up too much, and our game plan was consistent even though he was out.
For Jalen Hurd, did you get a chance to say anything to Nick Chubb after he went down, and what kind of relationship do you have with him?
I didn't. I was actually looking for him. I asked one of his teammates where he was, and he didn't really give me an answer. He said he was hurt. I was like, all right. But, I was going to go up to him and just say, just congrats on the breaking his record or breaking Herschel's record. And what was the second part?
What kind of relationship do you have with him?
I went to the Army All-American game, and he was there with me, and we kind of bonded a little bit there. So, but we haven't really kept in touch that much, but, obviously we're fans of each other.
Anything else for Reeves-Maybin?
Jim, how much of a season-changing win can this be for you guys going forward?
Yeah, like I said, we're just focusing on being 1-0. So right now we got to win the bye week and get everybody back healthy going into Alabama. And like I'm saying, we're just trying to be 1-0. We're not trying to look at the end of the season right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Jalen, can you talk about Chance and Jack's play tonight on the right side? Being true freshmen, when you were out there as a true freshman a year ago, what were you seeing out of them? Were you impressed?
They did awesome. To come in there and have a game like that, and I couldn't imagine coming there as a freshman, not really have played, and then come out and just be thrown into a Georgia game, and then play the way they did, and we come back and win. They did an amazing job.
How impressed were you by what Dobbs did tonight, basically, and how did he sort of get better?
Dobbs, That's Dobbs. You know, every game he shows how special he is, and you know, I'm glad he's our quarterback, and I'm with him every step.
Jalen, when you guys are down 24-3, how do you guys not press? How do you stay calm to kind of trust what's going on there?
We always take one series at a time. Like Jalen Reeves said, we really don't focus on the future that much. And like I said, we kind of got our guys together. Dobbs got our guys together, and was just like, we just got to focus on this one series, and we got to score right here. Then you know whatever happens next.
How hard is that to do when you kind of know what's happened in the past to kind of focus on the one play at a time?
Well, can't really get too much worse of what's happened. So you know we just put our eyes down to grinded.
The fumble there that Georgia scored on, was it just an exchange with you and Dobbs, or what happened on that fumble?
I got the ball, I got hit right at the line of scrimmage, and he stripped it. It was a good play.
How big were those 2 touchdowns right before half to kind of get the game back closer?
Oh, it was a great momentum swing, and that just shows you know how capable we are of making plays like that.
Jalen, you're one of the guys that kind of came here to rebuild this program, and it was happened the last couple of weeks. How much did you guys need this win tonight?
It was extreme to get this win, and when the score was like that, all of us was like, "Nah, this can't happen. This is the win that we needed." Not that we didn't need all the other wins that we did, but it didn't happen. So we just knew each game we really needed to, kind of build that momentum swing.
Is this one of the things where you kind of start to turn the corner a little bit with the program?
Well,
It's kind of more like one of the turning points towards getting this program back to where you see it to be.
I wouldn't really say a turning point. It's just we take each individual game literally at a time, and we're not focused on. Only team we're focused on right now is Alabama, and it's not really a turning point. I feel like we should have won the past games, but we just made certain plays that we didn't make, and just didn't happen for us.
Jalen, you've lost 3 games by 12 points, so how difficult is it to trust the process?
It's not that difficult. I mean, but there was reasons that we lost that game, and we had to make more plays, and we did that tonight.
Let's finish up Jimmy with Jalen.
How important is it, Jalen, for Dobbs to run the ball effectively for the offense to be at its best?
It's a big part. And I mean, Dobbs is our quarterback, and for him to run the ball like he did tonight and like he always has, it's a huge part of our offense. It goes through him.